Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and in this video it's just going to be a beginner's guide to how to understand housing, what's the general of housing, whether you're new to hypixel or maybe you've been playing hypixel for years and just never touched housing and you want to know how it works. Well, this video I'm not going to be going over any code. Code is for other videos. I'm just going to be sticking on how the cookie system works, how your own houses work, other people's houses, all of that. So, let's get right into this, starting off with the first NPC and talking about cookies, browse houses. Now, instantly you're hit with a barrage of whatever the heck you want to call this, but each single one of these lines is set with a different type of category. So this one is the most guests, so these are the housings with the most people at the time. Yes, 121 people are playing a game that was blatantly stolen for another person. Evil. Anyways, there's most weekly cookies. So this person, who I can't tell if the same person. A lot of people have similar skins, but parkour games make a lot of cookies. Then you got MVP++. Yeah, kind of pay to win, but hypixel needs to pay the bills. Recommended and random. You can probably assume what those are. So you can see if I click on it again, it's completely random. Click on it again. The bottom houses are random. So anyways, I actually did bring up about cookies. Now, there is a category for the most cookies. And cookies are very special because practically cookies are telling you somebody has joined your game and given you cookies. That means they like your game. Cookies are pretty much a determination of whether you like your games. Now, as you can see on the side, I only have 13 cookies, which you may be wondering, why do you only have 13 cookies? Because I don't really make housing games, I make housing tutorials. I will be making housing games if I ever get the time to, or actually have like a day where I'm not asleep till 12, but you can make your own housing games, people will give you cookies. Now the amount of cookies you get determines on the person rank. If you're a non, 1 cookie, VIP, 2, etc. all the way up to MVP++ giving you 6, and YouTube and admin ranks actually give 20 cookies. Never expect a YouTuber admin to be joining your game. The only way we're gonna ever see in YouTube giving 20 cookies is if we get Alex Warrior to 30,000. Once again, I'll speak about other housing YouTubers in a moment because this is a key part. They're like a key part to housing. But anyways, cookies is just determined by whether people like your games. Let's get on to my houses. Now, I already have 3. Now, it depends on your rank and whether you've bought stuff on how many housing slots you have, but I've already have a little house set up as the default thing. Now, as you can see, you spawn in a little hot air balloon, and you got this big plot. Okay, actually, big is a little bit of an understatement, because if you think you get this entire plot, every person who's been playing housing for more than 5 minutes is already laughing at you, because you don't even get to use this entire little plot of land. You only get a 31 by 31 area, which will be shown to you by, like, a little line of red wool going around the perimeter. Now, I don't have that because I'm Housing Plus and I have no idea how to decrease the size of my plot. So, yeah. Now, is it going to be really hard to make a popular game in a 31 by 31 size plot? Yeah. Actually, I kind of want to see somebody make a popular game using only a 31 by 31 size plot. Okay, moving the point, you want to increase the size of your plot. Because me, Mr. Over here, has a 255 by 255 size plot. How in the world do you get that? Housing Plus, aka $20. And I'm gonna say it, Pizza Ninja, don't bug me. Yes, thank you, Pizza Ninja, for giving me the Housing Plus. Thank you. If I didn't say that, he's gonna bug me if he saw this video. But Housing Plus for like $20 will give you a massive plot. Now, you can also increase your plot size using Mystery Dust, but you're not going to be able to get the 255 by 255 without giving Hypixel your entire life savings. But if you do want to increase the size of your plot, coming over to the housing menu. Now, this is going to be a very big part of housing, and I'll go over just a few of the things in here. Not all of it, because a lot of it in here is irrelevant, and a lot of it can be really confusing. So, if we go into this, just barraged with what in the guacamole bowl am I looking at? Yes, when I joined housing, I have no idea what's going on either. But to increase the size of your plot, just go over to the house settings, and then there should be this button right here next to house, set house name, and house tags. Now, in it will ask you, now of course I have housing Plus, but for you, it may ask you for Mystery Dust. So, it goes from a 31 by 31 plot, to a 51 by 51 plot, to a 101 by 101 size plot. Then you're going to need Housing Plus if you want anything larger. Now, Are these helpful? Yes, because they actually allow you to add more code to your game. That's why I'm saying it'd be impressive if you used a 31 by 31 size plot to make a popular game. If you are average... Okay, hold on. Let me get my English freshed out so I can actually say this sentence. If you are able to use a 31 by 31 plot and make a popular game, please come to my Discord and give me a video of it, because I will be insanely impressed if you can take a 31 by 31 plot and turn it into a popular game. Alright? Please, I want to see somebody do that. But anyways, by the way, Discord link in the description if you have any questions. So, back to the housing menu. There are a lot of things that are complicated, but a lot of them are, like I said, unneeded, like blocks, PvP, weather selector, biomes and skins, plants, skull packs, furniture. Nobody uses furniture. Furniture is not cool. Nobody uses furniture. Rewards. It's just skull packs you get from the daily rewards. A lot of this is unnecessary, like the jukebox. Once again, VIP only. Thank you, Ninja Kiwi. I know Ninja Kiwi didn't make this game, but I like making the Ninja Kiwi jokes. Collectibles, travel to somebody else's house, search. But the important ones are items, pro tools, system, house settings, permissions and groups, sometimes player listing, and visiting rules. Let's start off with the top with Pro Tools. Once again, mind-boggling, I have no idea what I'm looking at. A lot of these tools, set tool, fill tool, wall tool, wireframe tool, you don't need any of that. Just click the region selection tool and that's all you need. Everything else, it can be done with this one individual stick. Now how it works is if I were to build up here and I were to left click here and then right click somewhere else, it makes a region. Now you can code this region. We're not going to be getting into code. There are other things, but it can make a region. Just pretty simple. There are other videos explaining how this works, but it just makes a region. I will not be explaining how the region works in this video because, like I said, no code in this video. It's just a beginner's guide. That's just going to stay there, I guess. But anyways, continuing with the rest of this. Next is items. Once again, another pay-to-win kind of thing. You do not get the Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Twitch thing, Discord. It practically allows you to link your different things, but you need VIP to unlock them. Oh, and for the egg hunt block, you also need to pay for a rank. But to quickly go over these, mailbox, nobody ever uses it. Teleport pad, nobody ever uses it. Launchpad, nobody ever uses it. Nobody ever uses. Actually, people do use the parkour pad, but usually there are other better things to use. The action pad, nobody ever uses it. Now the actual important ones are hologram, NPC, and action button. The hologram is pretty simple. You can come down here, click it, and now there's words floating in the text. Now you can change these words. Like I can make it say hi, and then I can make another one say subscribe. Please, we're actually really close to 100. Now, of course, before you saw they were like different sizes, different fonts, and like different colors. I'll put all the different combinations for that up on screen right now, so you can do that yourself. So holograms, you can also actually add a line. I'll just make it say hi. I can add another line, and we can say that. You can add a bunch of lines. But anyways, moving on to the other two, the NPC is a little bit more complicated, but all you have to do, you can place him down, he has a name, you can give him armor, an item, you can change his skin, so he can be this guy. Hi, say hi to Jerry, everyone. Jerry is an assassin. He's going to find anybody to assassinate, and assassination, they are assassinate. Once again, there's click actions, which is code. Like I said, won't be going over code, but you can rename him, hide the name tag, make him look at players, so now he'll always be watching me. Please don't assassinate me, Jerry. Or actually, you're nameless now. Please don't assassinate me, I don't know. But anyways, NPC is pretty simple. And the last one in here that I was talking about is the action button, which is like the action pad. Once again, this one's just a button. You click it and it runs a line of code. Like I said, we were not getting into code. This is just a guide on how to do it. So regions, holograms, text, and NPCs. Now going down to the bottom where things are actually useful, like systems, permissions and groups, house settings, and visiting rules. Visiting rules is pretty simple. I have this house on private. I could also have it where I could set it to only people in my guild can join, only my friends can join, only my party can join. It's public. Actually, let's take it off of public before somebody actually joins. But you can set it to public, so it'll be shown on the screen and people can just join randomly. Another one is house settings. So you can change the time. So I can make it 6 a.m. Oh, actually, it was already at 6 a.m. Hold on. I could set it to 3 a.m. Time to make an Among Us potion video. Anyways, another thing in house settings, you can change the max players. So I can set 125, 150, dynamic, so you can crash your game. House name, you can change the house name, which will appear on the side. In house settings, you can also edit the tags. Nobody touches these. No one. But anyways, you can also do house language. Nobody else touches this because 90% of the people who play this are English users. Cookie jar, parkour announcement, blah blah blah, PvP. A lot of it's not important. Player data is important, but like I said, I won't be going over code. I usually explain player data in every single video because of how important it is, and it's very bad to forget to deal with player data. But like I said, that's code, but we'll speak about it in a different video. Permissions and groups. These are the different things you can make. So when people join, they're a guest. You can make somebody a resident, so they get more permissions. A co-owner. Now, how these ranks work, and then we got owner, which is you, but how these ranks work is they have different things. So they can fly, they can open a wood door, they can open all this. You can even turn on build, so they can also help you build. So you don't have to build your houses alone. You can have your friends, set them to co-owner, give them some extra perks, and they can help you code and build your game. Only downside is, you actually need friends. But anyways, moving on to the other thing in housing is the player listing, which will show all the players in your game and people who have joined your game. So if you have somebody who was either breaking the rules or cheating and you couldn't get to them before you could kick them or ban them, they will appear in here and you can just click and make sure they stay out of your house. Anyways, the last one we're going to be talking about before I bring up the last subject is systems. Systems is a load of code, and as you can see, here's regions, where you can make your own regions and edit them. Then we got event actions, which is more code. Practically, the systems bar, is everything about your house. Especially the scoreboard editor, where you can just change the size. So as you can see right here, over on the side, house name, cool, not anymore. Blank line, not anymore. Guests, not anymore. Gone, all deleted. You can also add other stuff like what's my team stat and whatever. But once again, that's code. But practically all code will be kind of put into here. Now, of course, I said I won't be coding, but that's pretty much that. Goodness, this place looks like chaos. But that's practically all the relevant stuff about the housing menu. If anything was confusing, you can comment down below or join the Discord. But like I said, there is going to be one more subject. Now, I don't want to be in this little land of chaos I had, so I'm probably going to head over back to the hub. Alright, and for the final subject I just want to bring up is if you do want to get into coding your own game, if you really do want to code your own game, but you don't know how to, there are 3 housing YouTubers. 2 of them actually being good, and 1 of them being absolute bullcrap. The 2 good ones that I do recommend watching is Alex Warrior and Miner Man Douglas. Alex Warrior is the most popular housing YouTuber because he's actually good at what he does. But you could watch Miner Man Douglas or Alex Warrior. They are both really good at teaching tutorials. And if you're wondering who the 3rd one is, well, you're watching him right now. I try to make good tutorials, but I feel like you could just go over to Alex Warrior or Miner Man Douglas's channel and probably get the same result, but better. But anyways, I'll link Miner Man Douglas's and Alex Warrior's channels in the description, so if you want to go watch their tutorials, you can go do that. But yeah, making a house, that's the general. So, new to housing, new to hypixel, whatever, here it is. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm very close to 100. Thank you for watching. See you next time.